We've got two inequalities to solve here, and after we solve them, we're going to go ahead and graph the solution set. So let's take a look at the first one we have, which is negative 2m plus 7 is less than or equal to 13. And so this is a real quick two-step inequality. We're going to go ahead and subtract 7 on both sides using the subtraction property. That'll give us negative 2m is less than or equal to 6. And then we'll divide both sides by negative 2. And because we are dividing by a negative, we will, of course, have to flip our inequality. And m is greater than or equal to negative 3. Okay, so our first graph is going to start at negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, negative 4, negative 5. So it's going to be a closed circle on negative 3, and it's greater than, so we're going this direction. Okay, there we go. There's the first one. Let's go ahead and take a look at the second one, which is 5m plus 12 is greater than 37. And so same thing as the first one. It's a two-step problem. We're going to start off with the subtraction property. So we'll subtract 12 on both sides. That's going to give us 5m is greater than 25. And then we'll use the division property to divide both sides by 5. And that will isolate our variable m. So m is greater than 5. So 5 in the middle. So open circle on 5, arrow going this way. Okay, now this was an OR problem. It's greater than or equal to negative 3, or it's greater than 5. And so what you will notice is that if a number is greater than or equal to 3, negative 3, it is also greater than 5, right? If a number's greater than or equal to negative 3, that includes from negative 3 to infinity, which means it's going to pass through 5 and all the numbers that are bigger than 5. So if I found the spot, this it's called a union for these numbers. Since this is an OR problem, this is going to include both of these together. If I just start at negative 3 and just go up, right? This graph includes both of these. It includes from negative 3 up, and it includes the numbers bigger than 5, just this one negative 3 graph. Likewise, just saying m is greater than or equal to negative 3 also includes m is greater than 5, because if I say it's greater than or negative 3, greater than or equal to negative 3, that also includes numbers that are bigger than 5, because numbers that are bigger than negative 3 are also bigger than 5. So this is called a union, because whenever I graph these and I say it's got to be bigger than this or bigger than this, one of those answers includes the other answer. And that's what a union is. A union is when one inequality includes the other. So the answer here, if I really wanted to be super lazy, the answer is just this. That right there includes the other half, m greater than 5. So m is greater than or equal to 3 with that graph is good enough for my answer. It's a union because that inequality also includes the other inequality, which is what a union is. Now, if this was an and problem, greater than or equal to negative 3 and greater than 5, then it would be the opposite. If this was an and problem, it would be just this. It would have to be where they overlap, and they only overlap once I get above 5. So then it would be just the right part would be the union of those two. An or problem, though, one or the other, it's the left side. So you got to be careful with the wording. Or it's just whichever one includes them both. And it's got to be the, I guess, most restrictive one. The the one that is most restrictive for and. And means only the spot where they overlap is and. So and would be this side, or would be this side. And since the problem was an or problem, that's why it's greater than or equal to -3.